Not that you care about any of this shit.
I'm not very good at comedy.
Oh no.
More than Ben.
Fuck, who gives a shit about this?
Alright, sorry to lose you on that.
What's going on, peeps? I'm currently on the way to the Catfish. Oh yeah. Catfish is like a great night. So I'm going to try out some newish bits tonight, but I think I'm going to open with what I did at the Burgie, having the wonky head thing and the haircut, the neo-Nazi party stuff. I just got to remember it a bit better. Yeah. So, hopefully it goes good. Hopefully it goes good. Yeah, Catfish is one of those places where you know, the pros drop in, but there's also a couple of open micers mixed in there as well, so it's really cool. It's yeah, they've really, I don't know, Montana and Max have taken her over, and it's so good. Yeah, I love it. Nice little room. Not that you care about any of this shit. Sometimes I forget I'm a comedian. I'm like, yeah, so the room is really good. Like, you care. You don't care. You really don't. But just thought I'd let you know anyway. I think I'm going to try the numbers bit again, the number 4, although, yeah, I'll see how it goes. I got another bit about dodecahedrons, how they got, I think they're the one with 12 faces. These intersections are always a bit dodgy because you got to look for whoever's making a mistake. Whoever doesn't see you. Oh no! They took away the car wash. Wow, look at the size of that hole. Yeah, I got bits about dodecahedrons. I've got a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna try out some other maths bits. I've got that brothel waiting. I've got this brothel waiting room thing. I'm gonna try. So I'm just hoping some of it goes good. A couple of trials in prison. Fuck, who gives a shit about this? No one gives a shit. I don't like no whips and chains, you can't tell me that. If you're loving on me, baby. I don't like no whips and chains, you can't tie me down. There it is, the mighty Catfish. One of my favourite pubs in Melbourne. I wonder if I can do a U-turn here. Suckers. No one behind me. Yeah, it's one of my favourite pubs. Got the best beers. So good. And the other thing I like about this gig is Philly cheesesteaks, half price. Oh yeah. Oof. She's looking sweet. I cleaned her all up from the weekend. What's going on?
You and you.
Yeah, I'm a changed man now.
Oh, hey mate, how's it going? Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that's my fuck up, sorry. What's up? taller. How tall are you? 6'1". Fuck, can't. I'm 5'7". Yeah. I'm not very good at comedy. I'm going to walk in front of a bus after this. But yeah, no. Why are they going to choose to end with me? I'm really going to fizzle it out. But no, you guys seem nice. Hey, does anyone ever think about what it'd be like being the number 4? Because people would ask you what's so special about you, and you're like, I'm the second even number, and they're like, who cares? The second even number? That makes you number 2. You're like, no, I'm number 4. And they're like, all right, what's so special about you, number 4? Well, I'm the first composite number. I may not be the first even number, but I'm the first composite one. And they're like, what's composite mean? They go, that means not only multiples of 1, but 2 fit inside me. And they're like, well, that sounds quite irrational. And you're like, I'm not a rational number. I'm a rational number. Anyway, does anyone ever think about that? The number shit cracked you, eh? Speaking of maths, guys. Speaking of maths, does anyone know how many faces a dodecahedron has? Any maths heads in here? 12, correct, right? 12 faces a dodecahedron has, right? Unlike my best friend Ben, right, who's got 2 faces, because he told me he was taking my wife skiing, yet they were doing yodeling classes together, knowing that I love yodeling. Now, they've started their own yodeling group. They've booked for a paddle steamer in Brisbane. Meanwhile, I'm at home building a pizza oven big enough to fit my head in. Yeah, so that's how many faces a dodecahedron has. More than Ben. Yeah, but guys, I gotta go soon. In brothels, I was in a waiting room at a brothel the other day, and I saw that at this brothel they had merch for sale. I was like, merch? Like, there's no shame in going to a brothel, but to outwardly tell a bunch of strangers that you've been to a brothel? That's weird. But yeah, no, it's just anyway. But guys, I gotta go soon. Hey guys, look, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Has anyone ever met a lazy Italian woman? No. There's heaps of Italian women in my street. And they're all working, they're all moving with intent and purpose. So I'm like, wow, far out, you never see, they're always walking around carrying lemons and shit, you know, just fucking going crazy. And I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, Italian women, oh yeah. Italian men though, couldn't move any slower, right? By the time they've lit a cigarette, I've watched Godfather 1, 2 and 3. Now I know what you're thinking, Nick, you can only make these jokes because of your Italian background. However, what you guys gotta know is, I don't have an Italian background. I'm just a prick. I gotta go soon, guys. But I got some good news, guys. My wife and I, the other day, she went to the IVF clinic, came back with not 1, but 13 fertilized eggs. Yeah, I don't know why she buys them there. We don't want a kid or anything. I'm like, can get them at the supermarket. Doctor's got this big goanna, makes awesome omelets. But yeah, I've got to go soon. The Italian women stuff was pretty good, right? Yeah, that was pretty good. I reckon that was good. But I've been having heaps of fun, guys. There's this. Has anyone heard this word? Defenestrate. Has anyone heard that word? Yeah,
yes, you. It's my favourite word.
Oh yeah, what's it mean?
The act of throwing someone out a window.
Fuck yeah! Finally, a smart audience member. Finally, I'm not performing to dumb fucking Neanderthals every night, right? Yeah, that is correct. It is the term to throw someone out of a window, right? It comes from Prague. That's what they were doing in the old days. They were throwing that many people out of windows. They were like, let's streamline this shit. I'm tired of saying the sentence. Okay, and time is money. I got wagons to buy. But like, the defenestrate, I thought, well, anyone can just make up their own word, right? So I've started making up my own ones. This one I've called obmenestrate. Obmenestrate is when you walk home carrying a pizza and you eat one slice for yourself. Yeah, or this one, Z-menestrate. That means you carry toenails in your pockets for long periods of time. Alright, sorry to lose you on that one. Laughed at the Nazi stuff. What about toenails? Fuck. Lucky you're in the crowd up the back. I would have killed you all by now. But anyway, turn the gas on. Or there's this one called elf-menestrate. That means when you ask your successful wife for money and then she makes you get down on all fours and ride you like a horse in the front yard for all the neighbours to see, and then you have to bark until she gives it to you. I hope that's not too relatable. Anyway, guys, I've got to go soon. But yeah, I've got to go soon. You guys seem nice. I reckon after this, let's just all get to know each other and roam the streets as a gang. Just kicking the shit out of people, huh? Yeah, this is a fantasy. But what else was I talking about? Oh, guys, I've been having heaps of fun. Look, before I go, I'm just going to tell you about 2 problems I've been having lately. Right? 2 big problems. Number 1 is, I keep forgetting about smoothies. Right? I'll be at a cafe on my 3rd coffee, look up at the menu and go, oh, damn it! I forgot about smoothies! Smoothies are so good, because it's the fun of juice, yet the viscosity of dairy. You know? And the other problem I have is that due to the testicular cancer I had 4 years ago, I just found out that, I can't have children, and that's the only thing I was able to give to my wife. And so every time I see a family, I sit in my car and cry. Isn't it weird how problems come in twos? I hope that one isn't too dark. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Now, you guys have been great. Look, I'll finish on this, guys. I went to the USA, and man, it is a good country. But I went to Hawaii, right? That's like USA light, right? The thing I was disappointed is they got the same gun laws as Australia. And I wanted to fire a gun so bad, right? I love guns. If I was Prime Minister, I would make guns legal. But I'd also have another caveat, and that is you're not allowed to kill anybody with them. Just threaten. It would make the world such a better place. Like, how many of you guys been in this situation where you go, hey guys, I'm hungry. What do you say we get a palmer? And someone always goes, where I'm from, we call them a palmy. Wouldn't it be cool to just go, hey, maybe don't say that again. Like, who cares? Palmy, palmer, turn around, walk into the ocean. And what about in these situations? You know when you're at the bakery, right? And you've been waiting in line for about 20 minutes. And then the bloke in front of you finally gets to the front and he does one of these. He goes, oh, so hard to choose. You can shoot them. That's the one bullet you do get. Anyway, guys, Benny Capper, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, thanks, man. You too, man. Yeah.
Of course. That's why I say it.
Well, that was a hard one. It was hard. I said thank you to 2 people up the front that were really giving me a good go, really helping me out because I was in dire straits. But yeah, no, that was tough. But wow, the Italian women thing worked, which is cool. Far out. Didn't think that was going to work. Especially, I'm in Fitzroy. People are a bit more uptight, I guess. Yeah, that was good. Dodecahedron went pretty good. And number 4 went good. So that's a little victory. They were a hard crowd. So if those jokes work there, then that's good. you just got to stick to your guns, and it's fucking hard. I just stuck to my guns. Wasn't the best set ever, but I just stuck to my guns, and it was so hard not to just crack and just go, oh, I just want to get off stage, you know. Anyway, they were it's such a nice room, so cool. Soon. Yeah, it was, didn't really like the one-liner about the IBF clinic. Oh, that was hard. It was good to, I finished off with an old bit, because it's my responsibility to close the night good, and it went great, so that's good.